Let's talk about games, David. Can we stop fart-assing about and start talking about games?
Yeah. Let's talk about the games. That's what the people are here for.
Exactly. All right, so let's just try and power through this. So for the week of September 15th all the way through to September 21st, let's start off with September 15th, which is Monday. First game on all platforms is LEGO Voyagers. So this is going to be a two-player co-op adventure where you experience life as a Lego brick. It features friends' past technology, so only one player needs to actually have a copy of the game to be able to play for co-op, which is great. This actually does feel like it is emulating a lot of that vibe and experience of those, the Split Fiction, what's that developer called? You know the one I'm talking about. The
one who made
whatever.
Takes Two.
So, from the maker of LEGO Builder's Journey, focusing on friendship and exploration, it's a perfect family gaming experience with accessible gameplay for all ages. Journey through the imaginative LEGO worlds and creative building mechanics. Whoa! All right, moving on. Next up. All right, Energy Lennon's here, baby. I'm ready to go. Okay.
He's ready.
So call me Mark Zuckerberg, because no, I'm not a human. That's what the game's called. No, I'm not a human. It's a psychological horror game set in a slowly ending world and play as a shelter keeper who must determine if nighttime visitors are friend or foe. Focus on reading social cues. What?
Is that the Skinwalker game?
Skinwalker? Maybe? I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not sure. I don't know anything about a Skinwalker. What's a Skinwalker?
He's a Skinwalker, get him!
I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm going to keep reading. So it's a unique horror concept that relies on human psychology rather than jump scares. Maybe, finally, we've got a game that Lennon can play. And it's atmospheric tension building through conversation and observation. So basically, a lot of people are trying to knock on your door and trying to get in. And you're like, no, get back, person with Book of Mormon and Jehovah Witness, get back.
I have the vid. I'll cough on you.
Next up, we've got BrokenLore Low. So it was only a couple of weeks ago that we were talking about a game from the BrokenLore series. I have never heard of it before, and now we've covered it twice. So BrokenLore Low, this is going to be on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and it's already on the PC. So again, it's another horror game, psychological horror in fact. Talk about my family upbringing, am I right? So it's going to be set in the mysterious Japanese village of Kurosame Mura, and it's based on...
You were raised in Japan?
What did you say to me?
You were raised in Japan?
Actually, I was. My story is I was a bit of a delinquent in high school. I was racing cars and and then I was sent over to Tokyo because that's where my father lived.
Yeah.
And then it was to try and teach me the streets. Were teaching me a lesson and how to become a better person, but in fact, I was actually just becoming a better drifter. And then I ended up actually racing this guy. His name was Dom Toretti? I don't know, but that was my upbringing. And now I'm here recording a podcast with you, David. Are you? Well, actually, maybe you're Dom Toretti. Maybe you followed me here from Japan because I beat you.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time. I'm drinking a Corona right now. You just can't see it.
Vin Diesel. So anyway,
this bit's got way too long.
Yeah, sorry. So anyway, based on an ancient legend of a giant skeleton from Japanese folklore. Jeez. Given the name of this game, I wonder if this giant skeleton has those apple-bottom jeans instead of the boots with the fur, David. Am I right? Because it's low.
Is a whole club looking at her?
I think so. And it's got the atmospheric exploration with supernatural elements rooted in authentic Japanese mythology. And it's a beautiful yet haunting environment that tells stories through visual design. The last time I heard something being described as beautiful yet haunting is the word karaoke off of the show How I Met Your Mother by Ted Mosby. Anyway, moving on. On September, pulled that one right out of my ass as well. On September 16th, which is today, the day of recording this video, David, it's a major release alert!
Whoa!
So, on the PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One and Series, and it's on PC for early access, but we are going to receive a full release next year. Before I reveal what the game is, David, I do have a question for you. So which brand of shoes did you like to wear when you were kick-flipping or ollieing after wagging high school for yet another day? Was your go-to Etnies, DC shoes, or Vans off the wall?
Oh, Vans off the wall.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know, I kind of figured you were one of those kids. I also
fuck up your bit.
No, well, actually, I did. Okay, I'll walk you through my prepared bit. I'll be real quick. I did have a caveat here where it said, if you said you didn't know, I was going to be like, oh, okay, so you're one of those unit, Volcom, or tap out bros at school, weren't you? Instead, looking for the next kid to punch, looking for the next rooftop on the science block to rip a Gatorade bong off of. The public schooling system was lucky that you graduated before Fortnite was a thing, because I could definitely see you emoting IRL after intimidating the younger grades in your tap out shirt.
I was flossing. I was beyond their time.
You
They
were
understand
at school,
me. They
you
do
were wearing
now.
the backpack, and the backpack kids saw your video leaked online on MySpace. So, anyway, the game that we were talking about today is Skate.
Yeah, I kind
By
of
the way.
figured it was Skate.
By the way. So it's one of the most anticipated releases of the week. The return of the beloved Skate franchise is here. What's interesting about this version of Skate, David, is that it's actually a free-to-play model with community-driven development approach. So I'm gonna fucking download this bitch right after this episode tonight.
Oh, so am I. I'm so
Fucking
love
oath.
Skate.
I have always been more of a fan of the Skate games than the Tony Hawk games. Unpopular opinion, maybe, I don't know, but I've personally always preferred them, and I didn't even know that this was coming out, so this is just a really pleasant surprise for me, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, it was.
I felt like it got announced ages ago, and then it just kind of died.
Yeah, it got announced like I would say like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And it felt like they gave us like a few pieces there. I'm like, when is this coming out? And now it's here. I'm actually really excited for it to be here now.
Yeah. Oh shit! I just realized I'm not recording.
Are you serious?
Nah, I just tricked you. Just like this trick on this skateboard, am I right? So it's a full skateboard customization with authentic skating culture representation. So David, you can print pictures of your favorite shucker or your weed leaf and show
I
people
quit
that you're
heaps
cool.
after that joke. Bye.
Oh, okay, bye. Okay, so player feedback will directly influence the game's development direction, and yeah, I don't know, I just think it's a great direction for the Skate series. I love the shit out of it as a kid, and I'll definitely be downloading it after tonight's episode, like I said before. Moving on, next up, we've got Voyagers of Nera. So this is for PC Early Access. It's an adventure-focused game on exploration and discovery. Vast open world filled with mysterious islands and dangerous mystical creatures. Spirit Awakening system provides crafting recipes and magical abilities. Support both solo play and cooperative multiplayer. Wow, it's got everything. So it visually reminds me a lot of Breath of the Wild or like Oceanhorn, that mobile game. So not much else to say about this one, but I'm very keen to hear what the reviewers have to say about it. So yeah, interesting. Moving on, we've got Football Heroes League. So this is the console release, so it's going to be on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series. It's just like last week's episode when I said that all these games are still getting like the PS4 and Xbox One support. Just fucking let it go. Just move on. Everyone's got new consoles now. So it's already on PC. Now it's an arcade-style football game with hero-based gameplay mechanics. I'm going to be honest though, this just looks like a bunch of Fortnite characters kicking around a ball in a Rocket League arena. And just out of curiosity, I also checked out this bad boy on Steam, and it's actually sitting at a mostly negative review score with 678 reviews. And I'm not sure if this is because of the game's quality and performance or the fact that we've got Rematch coming around the corner from the makers of Sifu, and people are just feeling the fatigue with hero-based anything. But yeah, not much more to say about this one, but yeah, there was a bit of a disappointing turn. Next up, on all consoles, we've got Parasol Superstar. So it's a colourful 2D action platformer game featuring umbrella-based combat and movement. The visual style reminds me of your classic kind of Sonic era of Sega games, but yeah, not much else to say about this one. The last two games of September 16th, so we've got Henry Halfhead. So that's going to be on PS5, Switch, and PC. I have no mouth, and I must head, David. Henry is basically just a big round head without a mouth. Still got a nose though. Quite a big one too. You know what they say about big noses, David.
What do they say?
I don't know, they smell a lot. They probably don't snore. So, quirky adventure game where you control Henry Halfhead, a protagonist who can possess and manipulate any object within grasp. So transform into a knife and cut through your morning toast, or adopt the role of a watering can and hydrate your cherished plants. Or you can even transform yourself into a copy of the Epstein files and release them to the public. But seriously,
Release the files!
Release the files! this does. Did you know Trump was a spy? Anyway, so. But seriously, this does actually look like quite a unique shtick for a game, and I think that it would be a really great indie pick for anyone's collection. Moving on, we've also got Slime Heroes, and that's going to be on the PlayStation 5 and 4. It's basically out already on every other platform at this point. It's an action adventure featuring gelatinous protagonists in a fantasy setting. Is this game fat shaming or something? Anyway, so moving on to September 17th. So we've got U-Boat, I Boat, we all boat. So the game's called U-Boat, and it's coming out on the PlayStation 5. Now, David, this was already on the Xbox Series like 5 years ago, and it has been on the PC for even longer, so I'm not really going to go into too much about it. It's a detailed submarine simulation set through World War II, and you can command a German U-boat with realistic naval warfare mechanics. Cadzooks! So moving on, we've got Carrot Crusade, Mimika's Reckoning. So yeah, I think this is just going to be on Xbox Series and Xbox One. It's an adventure game featuring Mimika, who is a half-human, half-rabbit warrior. Finally, I found just the game for David. And it's right up his alley, I bet.
Now I'm gonna release my persona. It's time. Ow!
Ow! Tips Fedora, that also has conveniently 2 holes poked in the top where you can fit your rabbit ears through. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically...
Zootopia is my favorite movie.
What was that?
Zootopia is my favorite movie.
Didn't they, call Zootopia something else now?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it came out as Zootopia and then they changed the name of it after the... I don't know. Anyway. So it's... you know what? I shouldn't buy into this thing. I don't know anything about it. So I don't know why... It's like the Roblox thing. I've never played Roblox and I don't want to keep talking about Roblox, and now I am. I brought it up. Anyway, moving on. So Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. This is going to be on the Xbox Series X and S, and it was already on the PC. It's an indie horror comedy game that parodies B-movie tropes, and it's intentionally absurd with over-the-top humor, and it's got match 3 puzzle, I don't know what that is, mechanics combined with narrative adventure elements, David. Moving on.
Elements.
We've got to keep the show going. So Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. So this is going to be on the Xbox Series and PC. So I think this must be like a sequel or a spin-off to Deep Rock Galactic. So it seems like it's a single-player survivor like auto shooter set in the universe, and you fight against hordes of alien creatures on planet Hoxes. Weapon upgrades and character progression is familiar even to the DRG setting, Deep Rock Galactic, for those who don't know. And look, I'm going to be honest, apparently this kind of series has just such a crazy loyal cult following.
It does.
I've seen rave reviews about it online, and it's got me intrigued. It's like whenever I hear about how good it is, I just want to play, but I always forget about it. So maybe this is going to be the entry point for me.
Yeah, no, I played a bit of it, and if you get a few friends with it, you will have so much fun playing it.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Next up, so moving on to the September 18th, we've got another major release alert! Whoa! Do you want to have a guess as to what this is?
God. Interesting. You're putting me on the spot here. Putting me...
I'm going to be honest, totally okay if you don't know it.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. Is it Borderlands 5?
No. No. Please, no, Randy, bitch. We can't take any more. He's got like a bib on and he's shoving like spoonfuls of fucking Borderlands down everyone's gobs at the moment. And also technical issues.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay. It's Dying Light, the Beast.
Oh, that's coming out. Wow.
Dying Light, the Beast is here. Yeah. So probably the biggest release of this week. Kyle Crane returns after years of the Baron's horrific experiments, and he's here to hunt down his captors. Zombie DNA integration allows switching between human and beast abilities. New world to explore with enhanced parkour and combat mechanics. And it's also got a revenge-driven narrative exploring the consequences of human experimentation. Sounds like Last of Us Part 2. Anyway, day-night cycle affects both human and zombie abilities differently. Oh, crazy. So that's going to be out tomorrow. And moving along, Frostpunk 2. So that's going to be on the PS5, Xbox Series. It's a highly anticipated sequel to the brutal city building survival game, which basically looks like Day After Tomorrow.
Right.
It's set 30 years after the original, with expanded scope and complexity. Lead a society in an alternate history, early 20th century setting. And also, enhanced moral decisioning. It's a city building game. Anyway, moving along. So we've got Towa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree, and that's going to be on the PS5, Xbox. It's a new roguelite adventure from Brownies Inc. and published by Bandai Namco. It's a beautifully hand-drawn... It's got beautifully hand-drawn characters and environments with exceptional art direction. And whether it's single player or cooperative gameplay, it'll be fast-paced action with mystical realm exploration. Yeah, not gonna lie, this kind of just looks like the typical anime visual novel art style mixed with a roguelike. But yeah, it's another one. Anyway, moving on. So we've got Arctic Awakening, and that's going to be on the PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. It's a first-person narrative adventure set in the mysterious even, Arctic North. And search for your missing co-pilot with robotic companion Alfie.
Alfie?
And
no game of mine will have a clanker on it. Oh.
Yeah, I know. Stop my bit. Anyway, environmental storytelling through frozen landscapes, mystery-driven exploration with survival elements, and it reminds me of Firewatch visually, but just set in the snow. Whoa! Next up, we've got Class of Heroes 3 Remaster, so that's going to be on Switch, PC, PS5. It's the enhanced version of the classic dungeon-crawling JRPG. School-based adventure with party management and character development. And on top of that, it's also a traditional turn-based combat game with modern quality of life improvements. Wow! Next up, we're getting so close, I swear. We have Formula Legends, and that's going to be on all platforms. Now, it's an open-wheel Formula 1 racing game spanning iconic motorsport eras. Journey from 1960s roaring machines to the modern cutting-edge technology. And it's got authentic racing physics and historical accuracy. I don't know how it says that when everyone just kind of looks like a cartoon in this game, honestly. It kind of looks like, you know, like a simulator game. Like everyone's head is just fucking ginormous in these like little Formula 1 cars. But anyway, it looks cartoonish to me, but hey, what do I know? That's got nothing to do with physics. But anyway, next up we've got Labyrinthine, and that's going to be on the Xbox Series consoles. First-person multiplayer cooperative horror game, and you navigate the nightmarish mazes with emphasis on teamwork. Atmospheric horror with puzzle-solving exploration elements. Okay, Moon Mystery, and that is going to be out on the Xbox and PS5. It's already out on the PC. Moon Mystery? There's no mystery behind it, David. We never landed on the moon. Anyway, Interstellar Odyssey, adventure exploring lunar mysteries. You're a lone astronaut that discovers a strange phenomena on the moon. First-hand exploration of cosmic mysteries and alien encounters. And the last game for the 18th is Puzzle Quest Immortal Edition, and that's going to be on all platforms. It's the enhanced version of the beloved Match 3 RPG hybrid. Okay, this is the second time I've seen Match 3 in this list, and like I said before, I don't know what the hell it means, and I swear I've never seen it before, but it combines puzzle mechanics with role-playing progression, additional content, and quality of life improvements over the original game. Finally, on to September 19th, we've got Trails in the Sky First Chapter. So that's going to be on PS5, Switch 1 and 2, and PC. Seeing a lot of hype for this one online. So it's a remake of the beloved classic JRPG from Falcom, which celebrated its 20th anniversary last year. So it's got enhanced graphics and modern gameplay improvements. And it's essential for JRPG enthusiasts and series newcomers alike, with rich storytelling, deep character development, and strategic turn-based combat with positioning mechanics. Ratatan! I think that's how you say it. PC early access. So it's a unique rhythm roguelike with intricate even 2D animations. It's a side-scrolling action supported with up to 4 players in cooperative play. Stay in sync with the beat while making strategic positioning. What is with the descriptions and strategic positioning today?
Seems like it's been strategically placed there.
Yeah.
I'll show myself out.
Yeah, okay, good. So, challenging gameplay that rewards musical timing and tactical thinking. Could be wrong here, but it does kind of remind me of a rhythm-based game in a style of like Castle Crashes, if that kind of rings a bell,
it
or
does.
if that puts a picture in your noggin.
Yes.
Also, last 2 games, so we've got Jump Space, and that's going to be early access on PC and Xbox, so it's a mission-based FPS cooperative PvE game for up to 4 players. Play as spaceship crew members with seamless ship-to-spacewalk transitions. You've got ship maintenance, upgrades, and repairs between missions, and solo player available for single-player space adventures. And already, I gotta say, I'm just gonna throw it out there, this looks way more interesting than anything we got with Starfield. But hey, what do I know? Am I right? What do I know?
Works.
What do I know? I'm just some schmuck who plays games.
It just works.
And lastly, we've got DreamWorks, Gabby's Dollhouse, ready to party, and it's going to be on all platforms. So we've got a family-friendly game based on the popular children's series, interactive dollhouse exploration with mini games and activities. Perfect game to keep the kids occupied, or David, who can't wait to join Cakey Cat to find gummy worms, cookies, and sprinkles
Cake Cat
in Sweet Tweet Mountain.
It's an OG.
How about that, David? Is that up your?
Yeah,
is that up
Cakey
your
Cat's an OG, and I'll get them jelly beans.
Ooh. And that's a promise, not a threat. Anyway, and for the last game, so for DLCs, expansions, and updates, we've just got one update, and that is for your favorite game, famously. On September 16th, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Claws of Awaji.
Fuck off.
So, travel to a new distinctive region, the island of Awaji, a place of mysterious beauty, and master the bow, a new weapon type for Naoway, unlock skills, gear, and get over 10 hours of additional content. Thanks, Ubisoft.
Thanks, Ubisoft. Very cool.
Hey, would you look at that? You've made it through the entirety of this episode. Congratulations. This video is just one section of our weekly gaming podcast called Last Week in Gaming Today. If you're interested in checking out the full episode or more discussions like the one you've just watched, I'll leave a link to the podcast in the description and comment section below.